Okay, so first off, before we get in these notes, you need to cut this paper up. So you can cut the whole thing out, or you can do like me. I'm just gonna cut it out so it's just like a little pop-up open thing. It's gonna be cute. Trust me. So you cut up here, and you cut out like this. And then cut back down. And cut across. This is gonna be so cute, guys. You don't even know. And then you need to make sure you have a plain piece of paper behind it, because when we do these problems, we're gonna fold it open like this, and we're gonna do the work right there. Isn't that cute? Or I guess you could also do the work over here. That probably would have been easier. But oh well, this is how I'm doing it because I think it's cute. So now what we're gonna be doing is we're going to be solving equations and inequalities with variables on both sides. Ooh, we're gonna have to combine them and bring them together. So open this side, we're gonna solve this problem over here, and then we're gonna flip it, we're gonna solve this problem over here. So we're just gonna go back and forth between them. So first off, we've got our equation. We have 5z minus 30 is equal to 2 times the quantity z plus 9. So first thing we're gonna have to do, we're gonna distribute. I'm gonna rewrite this problem over here. 5z minus 30 is equal to 2 times z plus 9. And like I said, first step we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to distribute that over here. So I'm gonna get my river of love going, and I'm going to distribute. I'm gonna take 2 times z and get what? 2z, and then 2 times 9 is 18. I drew a blank for a second. And then over here we still have our 5z minus 30. Now we have to identify those like terms. 5z is going to go with what like term over here? That 2z right there. And then what's going to be the like term that goes with 18? Negative 30. We need to combine those like terms. We need to combine those like terms. So I think it's easiest when you take whatever number with the variable, whichever one is smaller. So here, this 2z is smaller. I want to bring that over to this side. I want to start with the smaller one and bring it over. So let's write tip. Take the smaller number with the variable to the bigger number. Pause that if you need to. So like I said, I want to take this 2z and I want to bring it over to that 5z. How do we get stuff to the opposite side? We do our opposite operations, those inverse operations. So for me to get rid of 2z, since that's positive, I have to subtract 2z. I have to subtract 2z. I can't subtract 2z from 30 because those are not like terms. That 2z has to be subtracted from the 5z. So 5z minus 2z is equal to what? 3z. This 2z and that 2z They cancel each other out. So now I have 3z minus 30 is equal to, I got to bring down that 18. Now it looks just like your two-step equations that you need to solve. So now I got to get rid of that 30. How do I get rid of that 30? I need to add 30 to both sides. Those cancel, so I've got 3z on that side. And then 18 plus 30 is 48. I don't know why I had a southern drawl when I said that. Then divide by 3, divide by 3. We get z is equal to 16. The only thing different, the only thing that we're adding to this is just that we've got that distributive property, and you need to bring the smaller number with the variable to the bigger number with the variable. The reason I say to move the smaller one to the bigger one is because that eliminates your chance of having to work with negative numbers. If I had moved that 5z to this side, if I had 2z minus 5z, that would have given me a negative 3. You would have gotten the same answer when you solved it, but it's just you have to work with negatives. And if you don't have to work with negatives, that makes your life a little bit easier. So go ahead, close that flap, and open up the next one so we can solve this problem here. Go ahead, pause the video, try it all on your own. Make sure you distribute first. And then when you're trying to combine your like terms, take the smaller number with the variable, move it to the bigger number with the variable, so you get rid of that chance of working with fraction or negative numbers, excuse me. Go ahead, pause your video, try it all on your own. All right, so when you distribute, you should get negative 24y plus 36 is equal to 300 minus 2y. Again, I suggest you move the smaller number with the variable to the bigger one. Negative 24y is smaller than negative 2y. So I add 24y to both sides, giving me 36 is equal to 300 plus 22y. So I got rid of those negative numbers altogether. Then I subtract 300 from both sides. I get negative 264 is equal to 22y divided by 22. A negative divided by a positive gives me a negative 12 for my y. Again, if you have questions on any of this, let us know. We are so very proud of you of challenging yourself and doing these extension activities. We hope you continue to do the extensions for week 3 as well. If you have any questions, please send us an email. We'd love to hear from you. Go ahead and work on the activity.